toss them away. Well, now they are back, and they are here to stay. But no need to fret, they just want to play.
What is happening, you guys? It's your tall guy back at Universal Studios Hollywood for what I like to call in today's video a Midsummer Scream Aftermath update. Two major things to talk about from what we heard from the Halloween Horror Nights panel for Midsummer Scream: Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Bride of Frankenstein Eternal Bloodlines are the main topic of conversation today, guys. As far as that goes, we're also going to be checking out a lot of the other facades going on. Have they been updated over the weekend? They probably have. Fast and Furious construction update. You guys already know the deal. We're here later in the evening because I did not want to deal with the summer heat, so a little bit of a nighttime vlog if the sun ever goes down. But probably catch a later Waterworld time for today. That sounds good. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to drop your tall guy like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. You guys, we're almost at 4K. I think we're about 250 subs away, so we're gonna try to hit that before the year ends. That'll be my goal for the year. But hey, Halloween season, guys. Let's get it. Here's a little look at the lay of the land as of 4:47 actually p.m. July 30th, the recording of this video. Everything is just about 40 minutes or higher. All the bigger attractions are 50 minutes and higher. Mario Kart at 120-minute wait. I would recommend waiting till maybe last hour of park opening for the lower lot. Coming along, a quick facade update for Monstros. She looks terribly ugly, but yet so beautiful at the same time. Alrighty, not much to talk about from Monstros, guys. We know the concept, we know what's coming, we know the monsters. But what we should talk about is the scare zone that leads out to Monstros. First, Midsummer Scream Aftermath update. Luchadores has been announced, officially confirmed by Murdy.
Should we announce the scare zone? All right. Luchadores wants the All-Stars. He's coming to Halloween Horror Nights. All right, credit for, and I don't know, he might be in the audience.
Did want to point out, if you guys remember earlier back during Monster Palooza, when we saw immortal mask displays of the Luchadores mask, those are actually the same masks that are coming to the scare zone. Well, some of them. New additions that are going to be a part of the Luchadores scare zone are inspired Universal Monsters Luchadores. So it's going to be wacky. Look, all I'm hoping for, put a ring somewhere in the scare zone so they can jump in and go at. I want to see someone flying from the top rope, swanton bomb. Give me a frog splash. That's just wishful thinking, man, but I can't wait for this scare zone. I'm gonna have a lot of fun in this one. It just came to me. I always do Halloween Horror Nights on the first day, and typically on the first day of Horror Nights, you always see celebrities walking around. There's one celebrity in particular that I always see every year, and that's Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, I need you in this scare zone. I need you to put on your wrestling gear, get in the ring, put someone on the walls of Jericho. I need to see I need a ref in here too. I need to see a referee. Luchador zombie. Make it happen, Murdy. Give me a ref too. Way too early for any scare zone activity, so wouldn't expect anything too crazy happening here as of right now. Give it at least a few weeks before the event starts. Alrighty, so we have made it over to the lookout spot of the Fast and Furious construction update. If you guys read the title of the video, big announcement, travel announcement for the channel, guys. It's official. I will be going, not just me, but we'll say we will be going to Universal Studios Orlando, Florida for Halloween Horror Nights, you guys. First week of October is when we'll be out there. It'll be my first time ever in the Universal Studios parks over there, as well as the Horror Nights scene. Big shout out to my one and only Rachel. She has been planning this trip since the beginning of the year. This is my birthday gift from her to me, taking me out to Florida for a week. We'll be spending one day in Walt Disney World as a park hopping day. The next 2 days would be just purely Universal Studios Florida, and then Islands of Adventure and Halloween Horror Nights for 2 nights. and then we'll be flying back on my birthday. It is the best birthday gift I could have asked for, man. This is gonna be an exciting trip. And by the way, it won't be just the two of us. It's gonna be Dale in LA would be also joining us for that trip, and Sandeezy Jared. If you guys have seen him in my previous vlogs, he's been out here. He was out here for 24 hours last year for Halloween Horror Nights, and he was also out here for a Knott's Berry Farm Disneyland video. So if you guys want to go see him or check him out, DZ Rides, put him down right there for y'all to check out his Instagram and YouTube channel. But the four of us are all gonna be out there just having a grand old time for Halloween Horror Nights. It's exciting, man. We're gonna be coast to coast, both parks gonna be doing Horror Nights this year. Now then, as for the Fast and Furious construction update, these guys are moving at a speed I haven't seen like any other for a coaster, dude. That track has been extended out. That building is starting to take shape now. These support beams are starting to grow just a little bit taller. I won't be surprised if we start seeing tracks soon being connected within the next few weeks. 2026 is where we're gonna get this beast of a coaster. It's rumored to be a spinning coaster, so something similar to what Walt Disney World has over at Epcot for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which will be my first time riding that too, so I'm gonna get the feel of that. But I can't wait to see Hollywood bring this outdoor coaster to life. Alrighty, on our way to the studio tour. As you guys know, this is my favorite place to kind of talk to you guys as well. What's coming up? Well, I'm sorry for that song there. I'll try to block it. Okay, I can't block it. It's okay. Let's see. RIP is gonna be happening on the first night of Horror Nights. So be sure to get that experience and vlog out for y'all as soon as possible. After that, guys, it's just we have Scary Farm first day buffet available. We're also gonna be checking out Friday. All the haunts are just gonna be popping off this year. Queen Mary, I will do my best to get out to. Haven't chosen a day yet. I don't know if I'll be there day one. If I will, let's go. But RIP, baby. It's tradition at this point.
That's right, everybody, and it's inside of these sound stages where filmmakers can get those details done. 80 to 90% of all filming nowadays does take place inside of the sound stage and transported over to our property. But before an alien invasion to destroy the suburban neighborhood on your right-hand side, on your right, this area was used in the Lost World Jurassic Park starring Jeff Goldblum. It played Site B. And before that, it was also the whimsical Whoville for How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey. So do get those pictures in, everybody, because this is a wonderful practical set right here on our back lot. But as we continue on through, on your right-hand side, we're now going to be going by an iconic set that was around when the studio tour first debuted. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Psycho House. And as we go by the Psycho House, if you look up into the second floor bedroom window, you might see Mother looking down on you, judging you silently. Hi, Ma. You look so well preserved. I love it. I really do. Right now, folks, as we continue on,
Alrighty, so just came off of the studio tour. Let's talk. First and foremost, I really want to talk about the facade going on with the Texas Chainsaw Legacy House. It is official. It is confirmed by Murdy himself that that's what we're getting on the T-pad. It was speculated, rumored, now true. So, Legacy House. I'm gonna clip in a lot of Midsummer Scream key points for what Murdy said this house is gonna be about. But essentially, it's what he calls it, the multiverse. In honesty, it's a mashup of all the Leatherfaces into one house. Now, that's pretty cool. You got Leatherface from the very first movie all the way to the most modern movie that we've gotten so far. But who's excited to see Leatherface yet again? But he seemed to have hyped this one up a lot, though.
But this is all new. This is all different. Why did we decide to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 2024? This is why. In 2024, it is the 50th anniversary of this historic franchise. How many of you guys love Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Okay, so what did I do? I do what I always do. I went back to the film, even though I've seen it a million times, and started researching the film. And this particular line was the seed for everything I'm going to show you right now. You know the scene, right? It's an idyllic summer afternoon. There's a group of teenagers driving in a van. They're driving through Mortonville County, Texas. And they see this dude in the distance waving and jumping up and down. And they decide, you should never do in a horror movie. Don't ever do this in real life. They decided, oh, look at that crazy guy. Let's let him in our car. Let's give him a ride. And he says these lines, my family has always been in meat. What's he talking about? But you never see it. So what we decided to do was to create an alternate timeline. This is where it gets real heavy, okay? So follow me. We decided to create an alternate timeline that runs parallel to the events in the 1974 film, but that takes place entirely at this location you've never been to, the slaughterhouse. Because if I know the Sawyer family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I do, I know that if there's a slaughterhouse that they all used to work at that's been sitting there abandoned, they're probably doing something with it, right? So that meant...
Now our facade is indeed going to be a slaughterhouse. A lot of gruesome things are going to be in that slaughterhouse. Murdy was not too pleased to write this one out. It was so gruesome, he even put for your warnings, advisory warnings for those reading his treatments. That's how bad it was. But the only thing we're missing from the facade, from what it looks like and what he showed us, was the lettering that's going to go on top of the facade, which are the creators of the Texas Chainsaw franchise. Now, to my surprise, we also got some terror tram work going on. Not a lot, to be honest, just some fencing is going up around the War of the Worlds set area. But rumor still says we might be getting a rerouting of the terror tram. Don't know how true that is. Whether we skip the Bates Motel area, which I've seen happen before, or you just kind of bypass the Bates Motel and go straight to Mother's house for the Psycho house, and leads into War of the Worlds. But we'll see how that goes, if they're able to tear down everything for the 60th fast enough. But some fencing is going up for War of the Worlds set, so that's confirmed to be used this year. Pretty sure we are going to be going into Jupiter's Claim. Speculation calls for Blumhouse to come to Terror Tram. Wish it was an original, but that's just me. And as for my most anticipated maze for the year, guys, Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. I'm just gonna be honest with you, I cannot get a shot inside of the facade just for the life of me. It's just too hard. For those who can, kudos to you. But anyway, Murdy did go into details about that maze during Midsummer Scream. Murdy did essentially mention that Dracula's daughters are on the quest or hunt to kill Van Helsing's daughter. Wow, that's going on. Bride of Frankenstein just happens to run into the daughter of Van Helsing, and thus we get the collision. And essentially Dracula's daughter is mind controlling the mummy's daughter as well as the she-wolf to help kill Van Helsing's daughter. It's a whole female maze, which is amazing. Whole female cast. No mention of Frankenstein in this maze, so it's just an all-women's cast monster maze. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be kick-ass. Excuse my language, but this is my most hyped one, anticipated one. Located in the Soundstage 12 Old Voice stage. Murdy also did give a big history lesson about how much this soundstage means to Universal, as a lot of movies were just filmed there, from the classics to modern. Everything from Dracula to Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, mostly all your monster movies were filmed in there, which makes this one truly special. Now, as for dead exposure, not much change has come to the facade, but just a few minor details, nothing too crazy. Like I said, mentioned earlier, my past videos, this is probably the final look of the facade unless we get more paint details, but other than that, you know, this is it. Some may say this might be the dark horse of the event. Might go just as hard as Scarecrow from 2 years ago, so time will tell. I'm looking forward to this one. Just wanted to pop in real quick to the Universal Studios store. A lot of the 60th stuff has gone on sale, guys. No sign as to telling you it is, but the buckets are now $30. And check it out, the 60th Studio Tour jacket, instead of it being originally, I believe it was $60 or so, now it's $41.99. Look at this Woody Woodpecker cup is now $27. The Studio Tour backpack is now priced at $40, which is originally $60, I believe, so $20 off, not bad. Even the glass cups here, $13.99, just a few dollars off. So just about almost everything is discounted, guys. Come check it out before the studio tour 60th anniversary ends. I believe August 11th. Last Midsummer Scream Aftermath effect that happened, Murdy teased some scare zones that are coming to the front of the park. Which one of them have been announced by Halloween Horror Nights himself, the murder of crows. Now, I don't believe that's going to be a scare zone within itself, as we know the crow family just kind of likes to roam the park and choose where they want to be. But from what Murdy teased us, I believe, if you guys have been following the merch, that's punk-like, rock, horror-like, what am I saying? The punk rock vibes that we've been getting on some of the merch. I believe those are going to be the chainsaws that are going to be coming out here after us. So really cool colors, really cool designs. So now all we have left is what the last scare zone is going to be announced here. That's usually under the fire towers, Terror Tram, and soundstage that is right next to the Transformers ride. That's gonna do it for the vlog, guys. Hope you enjoyed those HHN updates at Midsummer Scream Aftermath. So many announcements were dropped, but as far as that goes, we're heading up Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, first week of October for my birthday. I'm so excited. Thank you, Rachel, if you're watching this. God, I'm just super hyped. Well, we just about have almost every announcement for Halloween Horror Nights, so let me know if you guys are hyped for anything so far. If you're still waiting for those last few announcements, hopefully that'll push the needle for y'all. I have an RIP video up already, kind of answering all of your questions. There's a lot to check out on the channel. If you guys haven't done so already, forget to drop your tall guy like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. You'll catch this tall guy at the next theme park. We are out of here. Good night, everybody.